Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing a new topic, which is graphical solution of linear inequalities in two variables. In the last part we have discussed the algebraic solution of linear equations and their graphical representation. That means both were for one variable alone, and the graphical solution of one variable is represented on a number line. But here in this case you have two variables, and the solution, graphical solution, will be represented in a Cartesian plane. That means xy plane. That is, you have to draw or show the solution on a graph paper. Okay, now suppose you have an xy plane. This is your xy plane. Suppose I have a vertical line as an equation. If I am getting a vertical line, this vertical line will be splitting the whole plane into two parts. You can just see a left part and a right part. And these two parts, this is your left part. So vertical will give you two planes which are known as half planes, and both are in left and right side of the line. This is the line. Okay, suppose this is your ax plus by equal to c, a line which is linear in two variables. Okay, in this case you have two half planes, left and right. Either you can write it as left half plane or right half plane, like that, or you can just mention this is first one, this is second one, like this. So when I say first one, it is not till this point. It is total Cartesian plane is broken into two parts. Okay, this side totally and that side totally, including this negative directions also. Okay, now if you have a line which is not vertical, suppose you have a line which is not vertical, suppose like this. Okay, again this line also, let it be x plus by plus c equal to c. At that time also with different values. If you are getting a line which is not vertical, then also you have two parts. That is, the total plane is divided into two half planes, but that is no more left and right. You can just say that upper part and lower part, both are half planes, but we will just mention them as upper half plane and lower half plane, or the easiest method is first and second. If you just describe that this is first one, this is second one, so you can say that first half plane, second half plane, like that also. Okay, so what we understood is, if you have a linear equation or linear inequation, suppose we are just talking about equation. So for the linear equation in two variables, that line, you will get a straight line. Okay, whatever will be the value of ABC, you are getting a straight line. It can be vertical, horizontal, or passing through the origin, like that. Okay, or a non-vertical line. For all the cases, the total total plane is divided into two half planes. If it is vertical, it will be left and right, like that, or it can be upper and lower in the other case when it is non-vertical. Okay. Now for any equation ax plus by equal to c, where a not equal to 0, b not equal to 0, you have three cases. That means that line, when you draw, after drawing you have three cases. Either you can have ax plus by equal to c, that means that line. Then you can have ax plus by greater than c, or ax plus by less than c. So for these three possibilities, you can have 1, 2 and 3 regions. Suppose this is your first half plane, this is your second half plane. Okay, and this is your ax plus by equal to c. Now any point, if you take any point x comma y, if that point is satisfying this equation, that is equation, that means that point will be lying on the line, okay, on the line it can be. Now if it is satisfying this inequality, that is, it is greater than c, giving you greater than c, means the region will be, that means the point will be somewhat here in the first half plane. Or else if it is satisfying the third inequality, the point is satisfying means if you substitute these two values in this inequality and it is satisfying the inequality, means it is giving you a true statement. If it is giving you a true statement, then you can say that it will be in the other half plane, that means in this plane, less than c. Okay, so you can have three cases for all the problems. It can be on the line, it can be above the line, or it can be below the line in the either of the half planes. Okay. Now suppose you are considering an inequality ax plus by greater than or equal to c. Okay. Now what our purpose is, the graphical solution means we have to shade the region. Now suppose I am getting, first I will take ax plus by equal to c. Even if it is greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than or equal to, whatever be your inequation or inequality given in the question, first you have to consider the equation related to that inequation. Okay, that means ax plus by equal to c. And you will just take the points for x and y. Minimum 2 points you have to take and then draw the line on the graph. Okay, correspondingly, the corresponding line for ax plus by equal to c, whatever you are getting, you have to draw that line and mark it as ax plus by equal to c. Now your purpose is to show what is ax plus by greater than or equal to c. For that, what we will do is, if the line which you have drawn is not passing through 0, 0, if the line which you have drawn is not passing through 0, 0, you have the perfect option as taking 0, 0 as a point to check where the inequality is satisfying. That means you just take 0, 0 and go for the inequality ax plus by greater than or equal to c. Now, in that you just replace it. You need not take this. You just replace this value of x and y with 0 and 0. If the inequality is getting satisfied, that means if this portion is greater than the other number, whatever is given in the question, then you can say that the solution will be the region where 0, 0 lies. That means in this part 0, 0 lies. So you will just shade this part, like you are just shading, showing that this is the region which is known as your feasible region or solution region. Okay, feasible region or solution region. Understood? If the given line or the line which you have taken as equality, that line is not passing through 0, 0, because if it is passing through 0, 0 and you will replace it, means it will satisfy because it is on the line. Understood? That's why I said that if it is not passing through 0, 0, you have to just check for 0, 0, and if the inequality is satisfied, the region which contains the point 0, 0 will be your solution region. Now suppose you have substituted 0, 0 and it is not satisfying greater than c, greater than that value. At that time you have to just go for the opposites half plane and just shade it. That will be the solution or feasible region. Understood? If the inequation is satisfying with 0, 0, then you shade the region which contains 0, 0. Otherwise, if it is not satisfying, you just shade the other part. That will be your solution region. Now in this question, you have ax plus by greater than or equal to c. If you have in the question, in the inequation, equal to sign also, this line which you have drawn first, that should be darkened. That is, it should be a joint straight line. Now suppose if it is having only greater than symbol or only less than symbol, at that time you have to just represent it with a dotted line. That will represent that this line is not, that is the points on this line is not a solution of this inequality. Okay, that will be represented if you are making it is in dotted lines. If it is either greater than or less than alone. If it is having equal to sign, then you have to make a straight line. Okay.